Tomb Raider Underworld was released on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, DS, and PC. Did I already say PC? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm getting old. Memory is losing it. And it was the last Tomb Raider game published by Eidos Interactive before its 2009 acquisition by Square Enix. And I think it's a really good Tomb Raider. It was received quite well at the time as well. It was less linear than like Legend, for example, and it had some pretty cool combat, some pretty cool environments and levels, and some pretty cool parkouring and climbing around. The camera is a bit of a dick, but graphically at the time as well, it was very, very, very pretty. Now, a lot of people seem to dislike Tomb Raider Underworld, and I don't know why. I mean, for me personally, I think it's an awesome Tomb Raider game, and one that I, quite like going back to from time to time. It does drop you off at the very start of the game in the ocean, for example, which I hate the ocean with a burning passion. You will not catch me on a boat. And you just go down and find a tomb, a Norse tomb, for example, and go on from there. And there's some pretty cool puzzles. They're not too difficult. They are quite obvious. There is a giant octopus as well that you can contend with within the first level, which is pretty cool. It also brings back Natla as well from the original Tomb Raider game, which is pretty awesome. She still has her bat wings, which, because if I remember rightly, I haven't played the original Tomb Raider in a very, very long time. I played the anniversary game very recently and made a video on that, which is pretty cool. But the original game, I'm going to wait for the remaster coming out in February, which I'm very excited for that trilogy. And I hope they do the same with Chronicles and The Last Revelation. I'm quite looking forward to playing through those as well. But the game also had DLC called Beneath the Ashes and Lara's Shadow, which are set after the events of the base game. And in this game, that Lara has a doppelganger, which is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I mean, two Laras seems quite heavenly, but when one of them is insane and trying to kill everything that moves, it's probably not so good. The voice acting is as you would expect. Lara is incredibly posh. Then again, I don't think she would have the same effect having a West Country English accent like me. I don't think she'd have the same gravitas as a badass chick. And this is what I do miss about the Tomb Raider games, is Lara being a complete and total badass. Now, that's not to say that in the most recent remake trilogy she's not. She does become a badass, and I do enjoy her evolution from the nervous, young Lara in the first game, and then as the game progresses, she gets a lot more confident, a lot more aggressive, and then she goes on to kick a lot of ass. I'm not saying that. However, that game is a bit more grounded in reality to a point. There is supernatural crap going on, but it's a lot more brutal in the stuff that she has to go through. Whereas in the older Tomb Raider games, Lara was just like super heroine and kick-ass, which is not a bad thing at all in the slightest. I had this originally on Xbox 360, and I really enjoyed it then, and I really enjoyed it now, capturing footage for it as well. And I'm quite looking forward to going through the rest of it. It is one of those games that was actually delayed as well. It didn't meet its original release date and was delayed. However, when it did release, though, it did release complete, and it was pretty kick-ass. But like I said, there are people out there that don't like it. If you are one of those, please let me know in the comments and let me know why you don't like it. Or if you do like it, let me know why you like it. But I personally think Underworld is incredibly underrated. And hopefully more people pick it up. This is the version on Steam. No, it's not. Apologise. On GOG. Sorry, all these different clients for games. It's just bizarre. But I got this on GOG, Galaxy of Games, I think it's called. They have some pretty cool retro games on there and stuff that Steam doesn't have. So I bounce between them. I have Epic Games Store, but I don't touch that. I I can't stand at the Epic Games Store. That's just like a waste of space to me personally. But thank you very much for watching, and let me know in the comments down below if you've played Tomb Raider Underworld or if you are completely new to it. It has the same mechanics from Anniversary, where you can have the grapple hook and and swing around, and it does have some of the same gameplay elements. Like I said, the camera can be a bit of a mofo, and sometimes ledges are missed and things. There are some tiny glitches occasionally in trying to maneuver around as Lara, which is no problem. But when it comes to the combat and shooting and doing that kind of stuff, it's standard fare for a Tomb Raider game. There's not much else I can say than that, really. It's just old-fashioned Tomb Raider goodness, and a very, very good game. But thank you very much for watching.